Well, it looks like 6 o'clock to me on December 10th, so I'm going to go ahead and call this Planning Commission meeting to order. I have asked Commissioner Flowers to lead us in the pledge.
Well, thank you. Would you all please stand and join me? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. It looks like our next item is the roll call, if the clerk would like to do so.
Commissioner Flowers,
Present.
Commissioner Nelson, Commissioner Remick,
Present.
Commissioner Sheeler.
Here.
Commissioner Van Duker,
Here.
Vice Chair Shishko,
Present.
and Chair Price.
Present. All righty. Item 3 is our consent calendar. We have one item on consent, which is the minutes from September 24th, 2024. Does anyone from the commission or the public wish to pull the consent item for discussion? No? All right. I'll go ahead and entertain a motion, folks.
I move we accept. Second.
That is a motion made by Commissioner Sheeler and a second made by Commissioner Remick. I'm going to ask the clerk for a roll call vote.
Commissioner Flowers,
Aye.
Commissioner Nelson, oh, sorry, Commissioner Remick,
Aye.
Commissioner Sheeler,
Aye.
Commissioner Van Duker,
Aye.
Vice Chair Shishko,
Aye.
and Chair Price.
Aye.
The ayes have it.
Thank you. Next item is public comment. Under Government Code Section 54954.3, members of the audience may address the commission on any item within the jurisdiction of the commission or on any agenda item. Those wishing to speak on non-agenda items will be called upon at the beginning of the meeting. Those wishing to speak for or against an agenda item will be called upon after the presentation by the City Planning Division and the applicant for that agenda item. Do we have any public comment?
No public comments at this time.
All right. Well then, I guess we'll be moving on. Item 5 is a public hearing. We'll move on to our presentation on Walmart at Stock Ranch expansion. For this item, we will first hear a presentation by staff, followed by commissioner questions, and then we will open it up for public comment. May we please have the staff's presentation?
Good evening, Commission. My name's Allison. I'm with the Planning Division with this project tonight. As mentioned, this is a proposal for the Walmart store at 7010 Auburn Boulevard to expand. This is the Walmart that's located in the Stock Ranch Shopping Center. The proposal is to expand the store by about 3,200 square feet. It's going to expand to the north, and this is to accommodate their operations for their online shopping, specifically grocery shopping, to allow storage of goods and the items being stored for pickup. And you're wondering, normally if an expansion under 5,000 square feet would not come to you for review, but since this store is located in the Stock Ranch area, it is under a specific plan area under the Stock Ranch Guide, which requires the commission to review and approve the design review permits in that center. So that's why you're hearing the item tonight. This is an aerial of the area that's to be expanded. So if you're standing at the store, to the left-hand side between the front door and the garden center is that little recessed area. And that is going to be expanded by that 3,200 square feet, not all the way to the front to be even with the main pop-out, but will come out about 30 feet or so to be encased and will then be internalized for the store. So it's this area here, to the left there where those propane tanks are, that's the garden center, which will remain. And then to the right, a little bit further to the right would be the front door. So this is kind of just a recessed area. Employees, I think, sit out here during their breaks and eat outdoor. So it's not really utilized space at this time. Upon completion, this is what it would look like. You see there's new doors that would enter that in the room that's inside the store where the carts and stuff are stored. And then the new canopies across the front with the arches and the pilasters then would match the existing store. Other items that would come along with the expansion, there'll be new parking spots. It'll be striped and repurposed for the parking of the vehicles waiting for the delivery of the items to their car. There'll be new parking lot lights to match what's out there, along with new lights on the building, all complementary and compatible with what is in existence. And then the store exterior will be refreshed. All the stucco will be painted similar colors as they are now, but just give it a refresh. No paint on the blocks or the bricks, but the stucco will be repainted. So here's the site plan for the stores. You see that expansion area there in blue. And then shows how the new parking spots will be restriped and in the area that they'll be in, and the pedestrian connection then between that online area out to a safe walking out to the parking lot. And then to the right, you'll see some other accessible parking spots that are be restriped as well. So the general plan, the zoning code, and the Stock Ranch Guide for Development all are required to be reviewed for projects within that center. And so analyzing the project with each of those documents, found that the expanded use to accommodate the operations for online pickup is a permitted use, and this is compatible. The design and the colors and the materials are harmonious and consistent with the high quality that exists in that center. The project meets all the development standards as required, including the setbacks, the height limits, the landscape, the lighting, and all the new facilities are all consistent with each of those documents. And then the nature of the expansion in this project is considered not to adversely affect the area. And with that, I have two recommended motions, determining the project is exempt under CEQA, and then approve the design review permit as presented. And the applicant is here should you have any questions.
All right, at this time, I'd like to ask my fellow commissioners if they have any questions for staff. No? All right. Well, in that case, then I will open the public comment and begin with the applicant. Would the applicant like to come forward?
Good evening. My name's Christian Finn. I'm with BRR Architecture. I don't really have any comment, but I am here for any questions and can answer any questions that you have about the project.
All right, well, thank you for coming up.
You bet.
Does anybody have any questions for our applicant? Seeing none, sir, I'll let you sit down.
Thank you.
Have we received any other public comment requests? Seeing none, I would like to close public comment. Commissioners, do we need to deliberate on anything? I read those same documents that Allison read, and I felt it was pretty straightforward and fell within the guidelines presented. I don't see a whole lot of shaking. In that case, I would like to go ahead and ask for a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Commissioner Remick.
I'll
I have
make
a
a motion to adopt point number 1 and number 2 as written by staff. And I'm happy to do so and not read it all this time.
No problems with taking both together? Perfect.
Second on that?
I have a motion made by Commissioner Remick and a second that has been made by Vice Chair Shishko for both motions. I will go ahead and ask the clerk to take a roll call vote.
Commissioner Flowers?
Aye.
Commissioner Nelson is absent. Commissioner Remick?
Aye.
Commissioner Sheeler?
Aye.
Commissioner Van Duker,
Aye.
Vice Chair Shishko,
Aye.
and Chair Price.
Aye. That sounded unanimous to me. Any determination by the Planning Commission may be appealed to the City Council by filing a written notice of appeal and the appropriate filing fees, $250, with the city clerk not later than 10 calendar days after the date on which the determination is made. That is the end of item 5. We're going to move on to item 6, which is to receive any general correspondence, presentation, or reports from city staff. Do we have any?
Just again, thank you for your service, Planning Commission, and have a happy holiday.
All right, in that case, can I have the secretary read the next item?
Next item is adjournment.
A quick question. This is our last meeting for the year, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Thank you.
Friends, we have reached the end of our meeting. Thank you. The meeting is now adjourned. 6:11. Thank you. I appreciate you.